So in this video, I'm going to be telling you why you keep attracting emotionally unavailable men. And I believe that after this video, you are not going to attract someone that would leave you again. So any man that comes to you after this video will stay. So let's get into why you keep attracting emotionally unavailable men. Because when you find the problem, of course, the solution is already there. So by the end of this video, you're going to be learning why you keep attracting men who are not meant to be in your life emotionally, or why they stay emotionally distant from you. Because without close emotions or bonding, when it has to do with emotions, the relationship cannot work. So I believe you want a man who is going to stay with you, stick with you, and love you and feel good about you as well as you feel good about him. So in this video, let's get into why you keep attracting emotionally unavailable men. So if you're stopping by for the first time, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to drop a comment if you like this video. I like to always know what you think. And if you feel like you want me to make a new video, please don't forget to tell me the name and the topic you want me to talk about in the comment section. The first reason you keep attracting emotionally unavailable men is the fact that you may have grown up with people who were emotionally distant from you. This is very important. Remember, the problem is not always from the man. That is one thing you must understand in this video. So the problem is not always coming from the man. Sometimes it is you. When a situation has been with you over and over again, the first time, the second time, the third time, then we need to study your problem. We need to study your case. We need to really look at things the way we should. So check if you grew up around emotionally unavailable father, or maybe emotionally unavailable parents. Sometimes that could be the situation, because how you grow up is how you know how to, live your life. Character is formed. And when a character is formed, it is not easy to just get over it. So you may want something, but you don't know how to get it because you have already formed a character right from when you were very young. So you need to look at yourself and understand whether you had emotionally distant parents. And of course, if you did have that, that could be a problem. When a man gets to you, he finds it difficult to assess you, because you have developed the character of being with people and not emotionally connecting with them. And one thing about men is that when you send them the signal, they are going to get the signal and they are going to follow you the way you are following them, even without you saying it or knowing it. Okay, so maybe you are the one sending the red signal that you are unavailable just because you grew up around a parent, a father, or someone who was emotionally not available for you, especially when you lived in someone's house, maybe as a maid or something, or you lived in an environment you couldn't connect so well with the people that are there and all that stuff. So check if this is the problem, because if this is the problem, then you need to start learning how to connect with people again, connect especially with a lover or someone who is walking into your life to become a partner. Secondly is to check if you yourself you are emotionally unavailable, because sometimes you could be in a relationship but you are not really emotionally available, maybe because of your past experiences. Then you are afraid of being hurt or being vulnerable, okay, or maybe you are the type that is very independent or hyper dependent. It could be that you yourself personally, you are not emotionally available because of some certain things that are going on in your mind, in your person, or even in your temperament. Because sometimes the reason why you are not available is because your temperament is so cold, you don't know how to love, you don't know how to send the signal of the fact that you are available emotionally. And a lot of men, for the fact that they've not married you yet, especially when you are yet to be wedded or yet to be married, they want to be sure that they are not crossing your boundaries. And of course, if you're not sending the signal, there is no how they are going to get to you. So the question is, are you emotionally available yourself? Are you afraid of anything? Are you afraid of vulnerability? Are you an independent girl or lady, or are you hyper dependent? The third reason is low self-worth. Sometimes you are just thinking about how you're going to make this guy to love you more, to be there for you. You begin to think that you are not enough, you're not good enough. Like, you need to learn to give relationship time. So are you giving your relationship enough time? Because the guy is in a relationship with you, but he has something else he's doing. He could be working, get busy with playing football, or maybe he's into business or anything. So you need to give some space in your relationship. It's not, the world is not all about you. No matter how much a guy loves you, they still have something else they need to do to feel alive and to be living. So these are the things that you need to really understand. Number four is when you ignored red flags early. So you could walk into a relationship, and because of the chemistry that you have for the person, you keep ignoring the red flags, okay, until every the flowers and the butterflies begin to leave you. That's when you really see that this person is not meant to be in a relationship with you. So if you are very careful to study him at the beginning of the relationship, you know that maybe this person shuts down when you have some maybe arguments or have some conflicts, or maybe he is withdrawing from conversation, from communication and all that. That is a sign that this guy is not meant to be there. Maybe he doesn't really love you, or he's still trying to understand what attracted you to him and all that. So when you ignore the red flags early, it could contribute to him being in the relationship, but he's not truly right there with you. So you need to be very sure that this guy is really what you want and has what you're looking for from the very beginning of the relationship. Again, is your perspective about men. What do you think about men? Okay, so when you have a past experiences, especially hurt, brokenness, and hear some stories that are not really encouraging about men, when you walk into a relationship with the wrong perspective, you are definitely going to keep showing the wrong signal. Now the signal comes from you. You have an opinion of them. And of course, what is in your mind is what controls your action, your words, your body language, and everything. It is very difficult for you not to be acting out what is already in your head. Okay? The Bible says that as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So you have to be careful what you think about men. So if you believe that men are scum, they are definitely going to become scum to you, no matter how good the man is. I mean, the new man or whoever guy you meet or walks into your life, you are simply going to be meeting men who are scum. So whatever you call a thing is what is going to be for you. So be very sure that your opinion about men is okay and is fine, is comfortable. That is the only time you are going to relate the right way and get the right response. So when he's emotionally unavailable, be sure that you have the right perspective, which is driving your right actions or driving your actions. And if that is the problem, then you need to change your mind about guys, about men, so that they are going to change towards you and be emotionally available for you. So finally, let's talk about the wrong signal. Now, church girls, come close, let me tell you. Now, a lot of you send the wrong signal to men, and you want them to give you what you are looking for. Like, I'm a church girl and I know you are a church girl. Depending on what you want from your man, whether you are married or yet to be married, about to be married, the signal you give to a man is the response he gives back to you. That's why when you dress seductive, you're going to attract men who wants to sleep with you. When you cover up yourself, a man respects you, hangs around you, but respects you, and become more careful about how they manage you or how they approach you. Okay, so as a church girl, if you are in a relationship, maybe you're about to be married or you're already married, and you feel like your partner is emotionally unavailable, maybe you are becoming too spiritual. Yes, so because there's a way to get a man's interest. You don't just pray every time, sing every time around him, and don't talk about lovely things, and don't talk about things that will bring his mind down, and don't behave in a certain way around him. So it depends on the kind of emotion you want. If you want someone to really feel your pain, feel your situation, or become emotionally available in such way that they understand your season and whatever that is happening around you, you need to talk about it. You need to be humble enough to relate it, and don't cover up. Okay, maybe as a church girl, operate that everything is all right when everything is not all right. So tell him the way it is, and tell him how you want him to play or participate in your life, so that he can fully know what's up with you and how to help you. All right, so when you then do that as a church girl, you may be blaming him, but the problem is yourself. Okay, again, is when you are too busy with your business, or maybe you are an auntie. You can't be playing an auntie over a guy and expect him to be emotionally available. Remember, men are givers. They are natural givers. God created them in such a way that they are providers. So when you are the one who provides for him, of course, he's definitely not going to be available emotionally, because You are busy. He wants to be the man who is chasing you, who is providing for you. Even if you want to give to him, there's a way to go about it. You must not, make it look like you are the one who is, making things happen. So if a man is emotionally unavailable, you need to check all these things I've listed in this video. And trust me, if one of them is a problem, then you have to do something about it. A man can be emotionally unavailable simply because they don't want you, they don't love you, they are not interested in you. So how do you know about that? Let time, and don't cry about it. Don't run after him. Try to find out what's up. And when you give it time and he's not available, it's okay to just let him be, especially if you are not married. But if you are married already, then you need counseling. You need to visit some people. You can send me a DM. You can, just talk to the right people, and they're going to help you with what you will do to get your man back to you, because sometimes ladies are usually the ones who kicks a man out. The way God created a woman is that you have what it takes to get a man to stick with you, to hook up with you emotionally. It is in your nature as a woman to do that. And that's why when you get married, a man stays with you. Okay. But sometimes some women lose it when they lose the skill, when they lose the strategy, or what it takes to keep a man. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and drop a comment, drop a question. And I also want to know what you think about this video. Refer the video, share to people who you think needs this video. And don't forget to subscribe.